Hi there, my name is Per. Bear with me. Let's actually start this video with a quote from Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter. Words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic. Now, a special kind of magic happens when these words come directly from your users and customers in the form of feedback and feature requests. Because you don't actually have to predict what your users want. You can, of course, but you can also just ask them. And this is where AnnounceKit's feature request tool comes in handy. It allows you to solicit feedback directly inside your product on your changelog, manage and prioritize the feedback and the feature requests, and then add it to your roadmap as well. So let's get into it. So with AnnounceKit, you will have your own standalone changelog, right? Where you can publish all of your release notes and updates and announcements and posts. You will have your own custom URL. You can make this changelog private. You can make it public. And here you can already see people can then request a feature. Let's click on it. Once I click on it, I see exactly, okay, what other features have been requested by the community and upvoted as well. So I can scroll through here. I can leave a comment, for example, here. Per Jensen, cool guy, left a comment right here that he agrees with that. But if my idea isn't here, I can create the idea from scratch. In this case, it's going to be Albus Dumbledore. This is a test. Magic. All right, we create that. Now the request has been submitted, and it's up to you if this request automatically appears here in this list, or if you first have to approve that it gets added to the list that I just showed you. Also, another example, right? You don't just have the changelog, you can also use widgets with AnnounceKit. So for example, just imagine this here was your own product, right? Where your users can log in. You can, for example, have a bell here at the top. It could say feedback or something on it. And once people click on it, they can see exactly, okay, nice. This has been requested. So directly inside your product, you can ask your users for feedback. And again, you can totally customize the appearance of this widget. In this case, it's a bell. The other option would be that once people click on it, it instantly opens up this feedback form where they can leave their idea rather than showing them the list first, right? So this is also something you can do, that the first thing they see is this feedback form rather than the list here, or your general product updates here where there's a request a feature button as well. Now inside your AnnounceKit account, this is kind of like your backend where you can then manage the feedback and the feature requests that you receive. For example, Albus Dumbledore is right here, but it's pending approval because we've set it up in a way where new feature requests first have to be approved by us before they show up in the public list. Here we can see all the other ones. You can filter this list, newest, trending, most upvotes. You can filter by labels. For example, if it's a new feature, is it an improvement? You have different filters here, date range, and then we can go directly into the request. Okay, what have people said here? What comments have they left? Who actually upvoted this stuff, right? We can see that right here. And then we can also generate a ticket from it. This is done through AI, so it automatically creates a developer ticket that you can then copy and paste, or you can also directly add this as a ticket to your JIRA dashboard. The other thing we can do is we can also immediately move this to our roadmap, right? So that people actually see, okay, they requested it, and now these guys actually have added it to their roadmap and are working on it. At the same time, you don't always get all feature requests on your widget or on your changelog. You can also create them manually, right? If you get an email, for example. You can do that right here, status, make it public so other people can vote on it or leave it as internal. And here we then have the roadmap, right? So you can push feature requests directly to your roadmap so people see that you're working on it. And for example, on your changelog, you can include the roadmap here as well as inside the 5 different kinds of widgets that we provide. So to summarize, you can manage the entire cycle from soliciting feedback, working through it, managing it, creating developer tickets, adding it to your roadmap, and then creating an announcement to announce that you've released based on their feedback. You can do everything in AnnounceKit.